of young girls don't come out to talk is because of situations like this. Because no matter how they say it, no matter how they cry it out, they will still be questioned. They will still be questioned.
My name is Lisa, and this is not a monologue. It is my redemption. When he singled me out from the others, I was ecstatic. I had so little acting experience. Nothing on the scale of anything worthy to be called significant. Poor auditions had become a thing. And no, I was not half bad. Chapter 1. I'm not ready. I thought I was, but this is too much. I'm not ready. Please, just give me some time.
Bravo! You're a natural, Lisa. You see, the moment I saw you, I knew the role was yours.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, I know real talents when I see one. Baby girl, I am going to make you a superstar.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But first, I need to know just how much you want it.
I do, sir. I really want this. It's my dream. Yes, sir.
You are ready to do just anything to get it done, whatever it takes.
Sir.
Come on, Lisa, I'll be gentle.
Sir, I can't.
Of course you can. I'll be gentle. Lisa, one more step and you're done. And as long as I draw breath, I will make sure no one in this industry ever hires you. Mark my words. You want to be a star? Then pay the star price.
I take responsibility for being too weak to be strong. I went to that hotel room because I thought I found a mentor, protector. He was just another predator.
Social media has been on fire since award-winning actress Lisa O'Hara put up a photo of alien movie producer Austin Maduka with the caption, "I hope you die and rot in the pits of hell." The planet is currently dragging her, and we want to get your take on this. You know the number to call. Let's talk. Let's gossip. Hello, talk to me.
It is her generation that will rot in hell. Who does she think she is? We will show her who owns this industry.
That babe mental, Sha. How can she wish another person death? That's just
Look,
evil.
I don't think there's any justification for this kind of behavior. I mean, how can she do a thing like this? I mean, just how does a person do
She
things
has
like
let the
this?
fame get into her head.
This is just wrong. This
She's
is all
biting
wrong.
the finger that fed her. Rubbish.
What does it mean to be hunted? How does it feel to be free and yet a prisoner in a cage of self-hate? A million tears cannot wash away his smell. Till this day, I still throw up when I remember the taste of his. Did I mention he told his colleagues that they also wanted their share of Lisa? I wanted to quit like many before me. That would mean he won again. I choose daily to play as many parts that I can. To be buried under layers of lives, not mine. To never be awake long enough to live mine. But see these close-ups? They reveal my scars. My name is Lisa, and this is not a monologue. This is my redemption.
When a director, a producer calls you, let's say you went to an audition and they say, come again for another audition to a hotel room, don't try it. Sorry is your case. Cameras will pick you entering that hotel room, he will rape you, and he'll claim it was consensual. So please, we've had in those days, it's reducing now because of social media. A lot is being exposed. No. In those days, they'll tell you, some of them, they'll tell you, come for another reading. Some are blatant. They'll say, I go fuck you. Take it or leave it. They'll tell you before you even come, There are some.
I think I like the blatant people.
Yeah. Then there are some that, it's like, come for a reading. And then you come, you'll be reading. They'll bring a giant script, which they might have shot before.
Actually happened to
which they might have shot before. Oh, thank God it has happened to you. This is from, I've heard a lot. Then you read and read. They'll say, no, take it this way. Take it smiling. Take it sad. You will read. It will be getting late. 9 p.m. You will read 10 p.m. The next thing, you can't go home. It's late, just stay. Then in the night,
it starts touching you.
What? How many fights you want fight? Do you want to sleep outside?
It is late, just stay. What time did you go for the audition?
Of course, they will tell you to come. Now, the audition has happened another day. And then they told you, come for a special reading.
What time did you go for
They'll tell you, I'm busy all day, come around 5, 6, that kind of thing.
Oh, so they are...
Now, the thing is, you can't see, that's why I keep saying, I don't blame you if it has happened to you. This is not a shame. I don't shame you. I don't blame you because people are naive. What I know now, I can't compare it to my 20-year-old self.
Yeah.
My 20-year-old self. And you're saying, I would have been naive, and you tell me, come, and I've seen you as a respectable uncle. And then you say, my daughter, come to so for a reading. I will even be happy that, he has acknowledged my talent. And then, and also, some people fall into this thing, they did not know. Some people say, was she did in a hotel room? They didn't know. So now we are telling you, please, if any director, producer, in short, nowadays, sometimes PAs, production managers, assistants, they will bring out a giant script. That script has been shot 10 years ago. You'll be feeling happy carrying scripts, Bobo, nothing. So please don't go to any room to meet anybody, my dear. It's going to end in tears, premium tears for you. You might not even get any movie role, or they'll give you extra in the film.
And Baba Jesha said he didn't confess to the crime. Release the video.
Why there's so much anger on keep quiet, don't talk? If it had been a man that was championing this way, Yabo was going to the police station, all that, they would have been like, guy, waiting they do you, calm down.
At least they won't call the man a
waiting they do you, calm down. Why they do like this? Why you carry this matter now?
I also think it's a status thing and a jealousy thing too. Because the likes of Iyabo Ojo have now, transcended that Yoruba industry. They've moved to doing English, doing their own productions, having their own businesses, living the life, and people want to play God over your life. I've said it, nobody will cast you. I used to hear all those things, and it used to be so annoying, and I tried my best not to go to, and that's what basically happens in that industry a lot of times. They say you should go and join this carcass, yeah. So it's like apprenticeship, which is not bad. They teach you how to act, how to do this, how to do that. But the problem is now that when you now start doing it, even when you're a professional, you don't now get well paid, which is an issue. So the likes of Iyabo Ojo and co broke out of that. Somehow they started making movies, collaborating with English people, Igbo people, and everything. And the guys that have been forming
veteran.
I'm the master. God. You know, they want to be as wealthy. So when you are doing that, any small move that you make that seems to not be in line with their command, it is a problem. With this whole recent thing that has been going on, look at how much support someone who has been alleged to have done something like that to a minor was able to gather people. It's actually scary.
From male and female.
And look at what the person who is trying to say, let this matter go to court. It must not die a natural death and everything. Look at how much backlash she's getting. What about the mother of the child? She's online crying like every day.
For me, what is most painful is that people are even looking for validation for something that is bad. It doesn't matter. What matters is children are meant to be protected.
You think it's just men? What about, you know, the woman that, you know, called her and said that did BBC interview and said, oh, she called her like 4 times to let the issue go and everything. I don't even know what to say about that one.
A woman that should understand the degradation involved, the pain involved, and you're coming out and saying, I called her to let it go to this and that. She didn't want to listen.
Can't I tell you something and you will just listen? So it means that they will say, oh, koro similenu. The way they say it in Yoruba, like you are being.
I think that was what actually annoyed Babalofa not so much that made him say
like, can't I beg you? Can't I ask you to do something and you will just listen? At least you are younger, I'm older. So it's not like I'm supporting the act, but I'm just telling you to drop the case.
Because when the Babalofa man was talking, he called the Iyabo Ojo, he told her that Iyabo Ojo had the effrontery to tell him that, what if it is your daughter? And she now cut the phone. When Iyabo said her own part of the story, Iyabo said that she did not cut the phone on him, that she just kept quiet. But the only thing she knew that she said was that, what if it's your own child? And she thinks that really annoyed the man.
I wouldn't want to say, me, Agbalata Amparo. So that's why I didn't want to say anything. I saw his video where he said he called me and I was kind of rude to him. I wasn't rude to him. The only thing that he said when he called me was he wants me not to reply Yomi Fabi. And I said, no, I will reply Yomi Fabi. If he says anything wrong, that I would reply him. But I will not keep quiet for Yomi Fabi. And he said he doesn't want me to say anything again about Babajisha's case. And I said, sir, maybe that's what got him upset, or maybe in that way, you think maybe I sounded rude by saying, but Daddy Toba Jomoyinko, Shemani Kindakeni. And he said, and he kept quiet for a while. And he now said, okay, mommy, you get me baba, and I went to mute. I kept quiet on the phone. And the phone went off, and I just left it there.
Why would he annoy him?
Because they feel as though no matter what, you should not say certain things to an elder.
Like a question.
Nigerians don't like questions. Now that they said, their association members should not work with Iyabo Ojo and all that, do you think... How do I...
Can she not produce movies?
She can produce. No, but what if it's not Iyabo Ojo? What if it's not somebody who has so much support? Exactly, someone who doesn't have money to produce. Do you think it is possible for them to say, okay, we blacklist you in the Yoruba industry, then you don't get work?
The thing is, different people...
I think it's possible.
The one that was most embarrassing to me was Baba Olofa. No, that's what they call him. He's an elderly man. And when he was saying things like, don't they sleep? Yes, they sleep with each other. If there's any actress that they've not slept with, she should come out and talk. He even faced those recording that, those of you that are doing this journalist work, say people don't sleep with each other, that did they just give you cameras to go and work? You don't sleep with each other.
Don't muddy the waters. We are talking about rape and sexual harassment. We're not talking about sex on the general. They are two different things.
when I was much younger, right, there was this really elderly man and everything, and I used to see him, daddy, bros, this thing. The day the man first of all came at me, I was like, as in on social media, they will say I was shook. I was shook. Like, what's this man doing? Till tomorrow, I can't really tell anybody that this person tried this, because it's like spoiling a good man's name. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's that deep. I've been thinking about it. Sometimes in my head, I'll now be weighing it. This man has done a lot of good, but how do I say this? Did he really do it, or I'm just imagining it? I think maybe I'm imagining it. Things like, I've had such, until then, it now happened again. He tried it again. I said, I'm sorry, please, I don't like this. Stop doing this. I don't like it. Stop doing it. He said, there's no big deal now. These things have been happening since, so it's not a big deal. I said, but you are married. So I said, no big deal. African men can marry me anyway. I said, is it that you want to marry me? He said, no, now, but you understand, but that one, his own is that he will not say that you should do it by force. But anytime he catches you in a tight corner, if you not guide yourself, do you understand? It's not as if you will say, but it is still harassment. It is actually annoying. Sometimes you want to look at some people and say, sir, what are you mad, you crazy, what are you like you. Are you sure? Like, you want to swear for some people's fathers, but you now think about it again. I'm not supposed to talk like this to an elderly person. That also plays a part. Even though he has his own good part, he also has his bad part, because some of you don't be thinking about it.
So some people actually offer themselves to them out of respect, right? Or as a sign of respect.
Me, I don't even know.
So, because say an elderly person is begging me for this thing, let me just give him.
Somebody's father.
Why will a makeup artist come to make you up as a man, and the next thing you're holding her waist like this as she's doing your makeup?
They do that one.
One of those babas, you're doing his makeup and he holds your waist, and you want to there say, Baba kilon sheyin, was stupid, sir, as you're holding her waist near her bum.
Sincerely, as a Yoruba girl, I know how heavy it is to say some of those things. Daddy, you crying,
I've gone to one or two privately and told them, bros, this thing you're doing, she's not speaking because she's respecting you. She doesn't like it. She might just smile, but the thing is, she's boiling inside, she's irritated, but she's trying to keep her job. So after that, he was like, it's true. You know, a respected actor, a big man, popular, and he was like, it's true, and then he stopped.
I think
he stopped, at least when I was there. I hope he has stopped.
The makeup artists too should speak up.
There are some, when they go to give the actors maybe clothes, or their costumes and all that. You know, some of them, they stay there to try to help you. There are some that they don't try because they know those people. So they'll come, drop it and disappear. Because they know you will try to touch them. You know? It's very appalling.
Actors doing this.
Actors! I was shooting in Enugu. And I was on set. And my co-actor, we were sitting at the dining table. Then we were waiting, they were setting up the kitchen, so we'll go and shoot. And as we were there, the makeup lady, she's very shapely. She's very shapely and tall and all that, you know. She was doing something with the other actress sitting there. And as she was sort of bent there, I just heard Pam. So I turned, you know, and then she was like, what was that? You know, and then he said, I was killing mosquito.
What?
She said, please, next time you see the mosquito, don't kill it, leave it. I was just quietly there. They didn't know I was listening to the conversation. My ear was like this. I was just waiting for him to let me use him as an example. And then he just said, I think he said, sorry, you know, that kind of thing. She kept her cool, but she was mad. It was obvious on her face. So later, when I met her, I said, my dear, sorry about what happened. I understand how disgusting that is. I said, can you imagine? And then there's this thing they do, like crew members or on a lower level of the totem pole. than actors. Yeah, it's a thing. They feel crew members are lesser humans than actors on a set.
So the actors are the superstars. So
something like that. So crew members are nobody. Amongst the crew members, the people they take higher than regular crew members. Okay, once you become a director, you're producer, you know. But basically, the rest of maybe DOP.
Then the costumiers and the makeup artists.
So, every other person is, can be played with, So the thing that some of those actors will not try with a fellow actress, they will do it with the costumier
and the thing
and the makeup people.
And then the producer too will try it with actors and actors. Like
no, the producer, some of them also do it. They do it with the
costumiers and the makeup artists.
Costumiers and makeup.
I'm sure they have it worse.
People, no, they have it worse. People that are most likely not to expose them is who they go after as prey. That's their prey.
So if they see you as this one I don't feel she can
because I keep sometimes when I hear things people go through, I'm like, okay, I was lucky then. I keep thinking, okay, maybe I was lucky because I keep thinking I didn't meet a lot of these things. Mm-hmm. I think they already know this person is too outspoken. This person will cast me.